up, guys? It's your girl Tay'Nik, and I'm back with another video. While I'm waiting on my son to get out of school, I wanted to give y'all some tips on how you can balance your work and family life. So, especially as a single parent, it's really hard to, balance having to work and provide for your family, as well as helping your children with their homework or activities that they may be in. And then you may want to have a social life yourself, but it's really hard to do those things, especially when you don't have any help. So I just want to give you some tips on how I do it. Like I said, it's hard, so you actually have to put in the effort and try to do it so that you can see the results of having that balance. So for me, I work and I have 2 children, and then I also do YouTube, and then I also have other businesses that I have started, and a lot of them have fell off because of not having that good balance to be able to balance everything and not being consistent. The biggest thing I want to say on how to balance your work life, and I guess play too, would be you have to prioritize. Definitely. Prioritizing is huge, and you have to have your priorities in order. You need to know what the most important thing is, and number one should be your family. Family is the most important. That comes before your business, working, and all of those things. Especially your children, because those are the ages, especially when they're young, when they're growing and developing and they're learning things and they're watching things. And when the parent's not around, that's how they get influenced by the world. Social media, classmates, friends, they get influenced by a lot of other people. So you need to make sure that you are putting your children first. That way you can be their influence on how you want them to grow up, and hopefully how they'll be good citizens in the world. And then for me, I know I always try to work a lot because that's how I provide for my family. But I find myself working too much, and I have to be like, okay, I know I'm off today. I'm not going to do overtime today because I need to take the time and make the time to prioritize my children and make sure that I'm spending quality time with them. So just Sunday, I could have worked overtime at my job, but I was like, no, it's a beautiful day outside and I want to take the kids to the park, and we went on a nature walk. So that was me prioritizing my children. And I also feel like if you have to, you need to have a planner, a daily planner, weekly planner, monthly planner. That way you can, write down what you need to do. That's important, to write down everything you need to accomplish for that week. That way you can see where you have extra time or where you have spaces in your schedule in order to do other things. So for me in YouTube, on my calendar, I have all of appointments that I have for the month. I have when all my bills are due, I have my off days, and then I also have days that I'm going to be filming and days I need to edit and post videos. And then I also have days where I'm going to spend with my children or do things with them to make sure that I have that balance throughout every week of that month. So prioritizing what really matters is number one, and then planning ahead. So keep you a planner or a calendar so that you can schedule. And there's nothing wrong with scheduling time for what's important for you. So people are like, oh, you got to put me on your schedule. Yes, I have to put you on my schedule because I'm prioritizing my life and I want to have the balance between everything. So if someone, wants to go out on a date with you, be like, okay, I have this time available because on this day I'm helping my child with their homework after school, so I'm not going to be available during that time. So if you want to go on a date, take me out on this Wednesday and we can go ahead. I have someone that can watch the children or whatever you need to do, but you need to schedule and plan out your day in your life. And then be consistent and stick to your plans. I know plans change a lot at the spur of the moment a lot of times, but just be mindful of what it could affect with your other plans going forward. So by you putting off cleaning your house on, say, Saturday, that might affect what you have to do for that next day, the Sunday, or going forward. When will you have time to clean your house after that if you put it off today? And then also I will say you need to put away distractions. So whenever you are spending quality time with your family, or if you are out on a date or whatever you're trying to do, especially when you're spending time with your children, put away distractions. So if you guys plan on going to the movies, or if you take them to the zoo, or whatever you do to spend that quality time, put away the distractions. Like, social media is a huge one, so everybody's always on their phones, but children see that as well. And so for them, the quality time that you think you're spending with them may not be as meaningful because you didn't have, or they didn't have, your full attention while you guys were together. Be intentional on spending time with your family so that they know that you're there for them, you're listening, and you're available for them to have time with their mom or their dad. And with the work as well, like I said, working yourself to death, even if you have to provide or pay the bills, is not always the answer. Sometimes you have to take those days off. Sometimes you have to say, no, I'm not going to come in today and work extra because I'm taking the time to rest for myself. And taking care of yourself is also important with the work-life balance. So if you're not taking care of yourself, no one else is going to be able to be taken care of, because you're the head of the household. And when you're not doing good, it makes everybody else not do good. So I would just say, make sure you prioritize what's important. Like me, it's family first. I usually do work and then my career and then myself. So I need to actually prioritize myself a little bit more too. Those are the ways that I balance work, life, and then play. But really, I don't do too much of going out because I have other important things that I like to do instead of going out all the time. I feel like I'm too old for that. And then also, I don't watch TV, and I don't do things that are not like scheduled for my day-to-day. For me, those things are not really a luxury, like doing stuff that I want to do, because I don't care about TV or social media that much. So you just have to, like I said, prioritize number one. Make a schedule, write down what you need to do and how you're going to get it accomplished, how you can spend time with everyone, and what days and times you're going to do it on. Also, don't allow distractions when you are spending quality time with the ones that you love. So hopefully this helps somebody out there, to help you have the work-life balance that you need. And especially, number one, make time for God. Read your word, study, and He'll allow you to have time for everything else that you want to have time for. All right, so like, comment, and subscribe on this video. I hope this helped you, and I'll see you on my next one.